Good afternoon.
Good afternoon again to you. So, I'm going to do a quick check and make sure that our magical little phones say that we're live and that Facebook has us live. We also probably should be live over on YouTube as well. Uh-oh, looks like I got to log into my chat over there. So anyway, folks, we didn't really do a scheduled post. We did put up a post that we're going to talk some more because there have been some more developments in the Zamboni. What are we calling that? Soap opera drama?
Zamboni Gate? Is this
Zamboni
Zamboni
game?
Gate?
It's almost like a Marvel comic movie.
You
Interesting.
know, I saw the funniest thing.
What was that?
Somebody from Shreveport was saying, "Look, we'll swap you a Zamboni for some kind of trucks or assets or equipment."
Hey.
It got me to wondering. We were sending fire trucks to Shreveport, I think. So, did we get a Zamboni?
Might be hope for Shreveport yet. Very interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do our 2 minute countdown. Folks, if you're new to the show, here's the drill. We're going to do about a 2.5 minute countdown. That gives people time to see the notification and figure out that we're on the air, tag some friends, send a text message to friends. We have plenty more to talk about. And yes, we're going to talk about Zambonis, but we've also got some information about buses. Let's do
Buses,
it.
buses, buses.
Let's do a countdown. Here we go. Well,
Oh,
we are back.
whew. I don't know how, but we are, it seems.
Yes, it does. And folks, we are doing this is what third night in a row now, Duke, that we're doing a BossierWatch. So
Yeah, it wasn't by choice.
no, the drama, the as the Bossier politics turns, just keeps going on and on and on. So, folks, we've had some more developments, of course, today. We'll get to that here in just a couple of minutes. Normally, this Thursday nights, we would do a show from our Louisiana Watch page. So if you haven't liked and followed that one yet, just go on to Facebook, search for Louisiana Watch, and like and follow that one. That's kind of when we do Thursday night stuff. But in this case, we're back to BossierWatch Thursday night. I know it's confusing. It's confusing to us, and we're the ones that do the show, but we're here to inform some folks, give our 2 cents, and throw in a little bit of entertainment along the way.
You know, I see in the notes, and good job to you putting the notes together. I mean, I did not do my part today, but you were correct. And I think yesterday maybe Amanda, had a little bit of her moment taken away as a result of the other drama, and maybe not enough congratulations was passed around.
Yeah, and I wanted to, just briefly mention again, you're right, the soap opera drama took away from her being nominated and appointed CAO. And, while I'm on Tommy's case about that scenario, it's again, I want to state that it's nothing against Amanda because I actually think she'll do a fine job with it. So again, Amanda, we did a post earlier, but congratulations on being appointed CAO. You managed to at least get the new mayor, Tommy Chandler, half a step forward with this city council and the circus that's going on up there. Well, I guess really it would be an ice circus. Is there such a thing as an ice skating circus?
I don't know. So, seems like they had those things at the Century Tale. Or wait a minute, it's not the Berkshire Center.
Yeah, the Berkshire Center now.
The Ber- yeah.
Well, we've had several people comment over the last 24 hours since we released and showed the video from the Bossier City Council YouTube feed where the comment was made about running over, apparently, John Settle with a Zamboni of all things. And some folks commented and said, well, we couldn't do that. We don't have ice around there. I think somebody said, this is Louisiana. There's no ice around there. That's not true. We do have the ability to have an ice show or an ice skating rink at the Brookshire's Grocery Center. I hope I called it the correct thing. Now that's not the CenturyLink Center. So we do have the
Hey,
ability to have that, folks.
hey, and Berkshire's that's a fine outfit. I mean,
Yes.
family oriented business, been around a while. Multiple family owners with multiple, yeah, good
Yeah.
good group of folks.
Yeah. So they really, give Berkshire's credit. They really don't have anything to do with any of all these shenanigans going on with our Bossier City Council. Okay. So what do we want to talk about tonight? I know first we're going to talk about some of our public officials and public transportation, folks. Matter of fact, it might involve
Public
some buses. Yeah,
public transportation?
yeah, public transportation.
Are you talking about like? Well, wait a minute, sport tram buses?
Well, I guess it could be.
Oh, all right. I guess I'm missing something about the sport tram buses. I don't know. I'm off my game.
Well, we've running people over Zambonis. Apparently, some people throw themselves under buses. Anyway, we're going to talk about that.
Well, interestingly, while we're kind of building up to the grand finale of the Zamboni Gate, Rex, I know you saw the video, but I made an interesting discovery in Bossier City today.
Really? And
I mean,
what would that have been?
well, while everybody is on the lookout for Zambonis, they're they're checking their six, making sure that they're not fixing to get run down.
Hmm.
I can't conceivably see how that would happen. But okay, they're checking their six for the Zambonis. So I had to go to Walmart. You know what? It's a natural thing. I'm going to
Oh,
invoke George. I'm
I
going to
feel
invoke
sorry
George.
for you.
I'm going to invoke George Dement. I got to get it in. I got to go. Hang out at Walmart, get a little check in.
Hmm.
So I go in, and I notice, not a lot of cars, but there's a lot of people in Walmart. And I was like, well, this
Yeah,
is odd.
right.
This is odd, and we always see some Spanish folks in there,
Hmm.
and they'll be
Sure.
talking in Spanish, and I mean, obviously you can hear them speaking it. I mean, I don't speak Spanish, but I can hear what they're saying.
Sure.
So they're in there and didn't think nothing about it. I go about my business, get my things, and I come outside. Well, when I'm coming outside, I see these two big buses out there, right?
Hmm.
And I see, some of these folks loading up on one of these buses. So I was like,
Okay.
you know what? I wonder. I wonder if this is somewhat we've been hearing about, across the country about these buses coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So I proceed to go and ask the driver a little bit. And
Hmm.
I had my cell phone and I made some video
Oh,
right here in Bossier City in
sure.
Walmart off of Airline Drive.
Hey, citizen journalism at its best.
That's right. That's right. So go ahead and cue that video up.
Okay.
And I think folks are going to be shocked at kind of
Mm-hmm.
what they see, the answers and to the questions I
Hmm.
asked, and what responses I got.
All right. So do you want me to go ahead and cue the first one up? I don't think it's very long.
Now let's
Go to the
let's go
second one.
straight to the second one.
Okay.
Yep.
So here we go, and it's going to start playing. So you just tell me when to pause. Okay.
Hey, you the bus driver?
Ano ma? No English na.
No English?
No English, poquito.
I mean, you got a CDL?
No, no. No, no English, no, no.
No driver's
Sorry.
license?
Driver?
Yeah.
What?
You
Driver's
got?
license?
You
What's
from
that?
Texas?
What is that?
You from Mexico?
Mexico, yeah. Mexico, but
Y'all got insurance? Insurance?
no, no, no.
No insurance?
No comprender, no comprender.
Is this everybody coming from the border? South Texas?
Wow.
Texas, Texas. Houston, Texas.
New Mexico?
Mi Mexico, eh. Houston, Texas y Mexico.
I got you. Everybody going on vacation?
No, 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 no.
No vacation?
Wow.
No.
No, they're not going on vacation.
Crossing the border, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Everybody crossing the border?
Okay, thank you, man.
You see on the bus, it's got the Mexican
No English?
like license plate stuff.
Can,
Yeah, I guess so.
what?
They can go back
Can
and
you
forth.
read a stop sign?
Apparently, you
A
read a
yield
Walmart
sign?
sign. Come on, dude.
You know what a yield sign is?
El driver del otro bus sí English. Yes,
Oh.
English. El otro
No.
bus
Okay, so
es la
no,
misma compañía, es lo
he's
mismo.
putting me off to the other
Who's
driver.
paying for
Right?
the bus?
Okay.
Ah, el otro bus.
He
He-
is?
One, two
He-
bus. Yes, English.
So no,
Yes.
no English. He doesn't know what a stop
Okay.
sign is, and he doesn't know what a yield sign is. But he's driving up and down the road with all of y'all out there on the road.
Well,
So-
and look, even if he had his CDL or whatever, he apparently is having trouble at basic communications. What if he got stopped by a state trooper or something?
They just have to let him go. Now, all right, now watch this driver. Now this driver, it is amazing right here. he answers my question
Hey,
straight up.
Bingo.
His English is good.
Your bus?
No, not my boss.
Oh,
I'm driver. Why?
your driver?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious. I was asking him, does he know what a yield and a stop sign is? And he's like, no English. So no,
Ah, okay.
because I have a CDL and I have to, I'm just wondering, who's paying y'all? And if you're driving on the roads, are you safe?
Ah, it's on the road, yeah.
Well, I know you're on the road, but I mean, is this all folks coming from the border down there?
Yeah, it's going to border. It's actually going to Mexico, the buses. But now I'm working here with medical
Okay.
personnel.
Okay.
They're helping
So
the people that's going through the hurricane. They're going
Hurricane.
Hurricane.
So we transport the personal medical, the doctors. They checking the
so that they're
the
transporting
citizens,
doctors
the people.
for the hurricane.
Well,
Okay.
who's paying for the buses?
Who?
Did you get that?
Who's paying for the buses?
Really, I don't know who paid for the buses, but my boss, he sent to us. He sent me to work in here, but I don't know who paid him. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
where y'all heading?
No.
Don't know.
No.
Y'all going through or turning around here and going back or
no.
what?
We stay in the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we transport the people to the shelter, going back to the hotel. Yeah. morning and afternoon.
So you're talking about from Houston up to here and then back?
We come from Springdale, Arkansas.
Oh, from
Springdale, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So, well, I'm confused. He said Houston.
Oh yeah, they have another company. They have different companies. There's
Oh, okay. Well, that must be why he just left. So
He
got out of there.
they're hauling people from Houston up to here in Springdale and then turn around going back?
no.
No? I'm misunderstanding, I guess.
This company is from Houston, okay?
Yeah?
They work Houston to Mexico, but in this job, this is especially for the we work at the transport the doctors. The doctors stay in the hotel, and they go to the shelter to help the people for the.
Okay. So it stops right there. So did you ever sort out exactly what was going on?
Well, I did not, but here's the thing. You heard him right there say they're transporting doctors to the shelter,
Right.
and I think he's talking about the Bossier Civic Center
Hmm.
transporting doctors to treat people at the Civic Center.
That's kind of what it sounded like. Did you
But
see any doctors on there? Or
I
talk to
didn't
any of them?
see any. I didn't see any doctors, but my the memory on my phone ran out, and I asked
Right.
him the next question. I said, "So all the doctors needed to make a run by Walmart before go going to do their job?" I
Well, they
mean,
probably had to go find some
I'm,
masks.
I'm not saying doctors are above going to Walmart. I'm not saying that at all. There's some really
Right.
cool people that are doctors, right? They're down to
Sure.
earth.
Sure.
But I mean, you got a busload from Mexico that come up here to treat people from the hurricane to the shelter.
That just, the whole thing sounds odd.
But in
Very odd.
my first question to him when I asked him, I said, "People from the border." He said, "Yes." Then the story changed.
Right. Hmm.
So I think he was ad libbing. I think they're shucking people from the border up here, dropping them off, turning around, going back. And I'll say this, we had a report earlier in the week that there's buses have been coming to Bossier, dropping people off, like in the Home Depot, Walmart parking lot, and there were employers or people that are coming to pick them up.
Hmm. Hmm. Very interesting. Well, I'll say this. He mentioned Springdale, Arkansas, which, if I remember right, Springdale's on the western side of Arkansas. I lived in Mountain Home, or around Mountain Home, Arkansas, for a couple of years, and we had a favorite Mexican restaurant up there. And I'm pretty sure most of those people didn't have their green cards, passports, etc., because unfortunately, ICE raided that restaurant and several other businesses in the Mountain Home, Arkansas area. And that restaurant had to close down for like 3 or 4 months till they got some more. Are we supposed to call them illegal, undocumented? I don't know. What's the politically
Well,
correct term? Not that we're politically correct here.
I will say this, and again, I ran out of memory on my phone, and I apologize to everybody watching. But he did at the end of the conversation ask me. He said, "Do you know anybody that's interested in a used Zamboni?" And
Was he? Did he have a
yeah,
Zamboni certification as well?
well, no, 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 no. I asked him if he could spell it, and he was like, he defaulted to the no Angeles thing. So
I've heard the city council is going to do and maybe, hey, Chris Smith, if you're watching the show or somebody, friend of Chris Smith, reach out to him. That's the next ordinance that he needs to try to get enacted. Is we need a position for official Zamboni driver for the city of Bossier. We're getting to that here in
yeah,
just a minute.
yep,
Okay.
yep, yep, yep.
All right.
So
So what's next on the agenda, or what's the resolution for that? We think they were just passing through, probably.
I think they were bringing somebody somewhere, and I think that they were probably bringing, illegal border crossers. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. I think they were bringing them from South Texas, bringing them up, dropping them off somewhere.
Hey,
Been rumors about them being dropped off in Shreveport. Why not Bossier, right?
what's the old saying? It's not illegal till they get caught. And if the administration looks the other way, you know. Okay.
So in
Well,
Bossier, we're getting buses, and we're arguing about Zambonis.
yeah. Here we go again with the Zamboni thing. Okay, folks. Okay, so we've got 50, 60 something people watching. For those of you that are just joining in or whatever, if you are here to learn more about the Zamboni situation, we will be getting to that in, I don't know, what, here in about a minute or two?
Yeah, we're there.
Okay. So, yeah, you may want to tag your friends, tag them back in. We're fixing to talk about the new developments in the Zamboni situation. And so, you know, we're kind of hanging out for a minute to give people time to sign back on. Sarah Kent wants to know the name of the bus. Do you happen to recall off your top of your head?
Oh God, you seen the video? It's on here. We could scroll back through it.
Yeah, let me roll back through there real quick, and then we'll
But it
move
was
into
two
the city
buses.
council. Yeah, here's Estrella Star Bus.
Well,
Estrella
like
Star Bus. I don't know.
that truck there has a DOT number on it.
Right.
Now, that is a little bit odd. That 2629499.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a newer DOT number. That probably was issued since the 2000s.
Right. Let's see. Here's the other one. I can't really see because some of the stuff on the screen's in the way, but there's the other, or the name of the other bus right there for those of you that are wondering and want to do a little Googling and see about this company. I'm sure they were just passing through. Surely they all had their documentation that they need and all that. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt, even though the bus driver said otherwise.
You would think, I mean, it's a little concerning if they don't know what a stop sign or a yield sign is.
Okay, yes, that does sound a little dangerous. Hopefully he knows what the red sign itself means when he sees that. Hello, Mom, I see you commenting, so glad to have you joining our show to make sure I'm not getting in trouble tonight again. Okay, so speaking of getting in trouble, I don't know about your phone after the events of yesterday afternoon and after our show last night, but my phone and of course Facebook was pretty much blowing up. How about yours, Duke?
Well, so I was no help on the show notes for this show because of that reason right there. I don't think that I got anything done today and have been on the phone all day today.
Well, I had pro-Montgomery people, anti-Montgomery people, pro and anti-Jacobs people reaching out. I mean, it was an unmitigated chaos situation going on. And as we saw, not only, of course, did we show the video and go through it and give our 2 cents on it, KSLA reported on it, Doug Warner over at KSLA, and even mentioned that his cameraman was there and witnessed this. Of course, Bossier now said he was literally behind Jacobs. He took the nice picture of Amanda Nottingham from behind Jacobs. He heard what was said and who said it. So I tell you what, Duke, for those of you that don't know, we're going to go ahead and let's run the audio and video clip from this. But I got to warn you beforehand, in case you have taken a drink right there during this video, that we do have a new movie clip coming up.
Oh,
it's a sequel. It's kind of a sequel to last night. So
Zamboni Part 2.
I actually named it a little different. You'll just have to wait and see. So here we go. Let's run the video again.
The subject matter of the resolution was posted within the required
So that
time,
would be
and therefore,
Charles
it's my
Jacobs, the
opinion
city attorney.
that it is absolutely valid and legal for the council to take this action.
That's, of course, David Montgomery. And John Settle.
Thank you.
Sir,
No,
Mr. Marshall.
no, right there, Rex.
Yeah.
You,
Mr. Marshall.
You see how fast David Montgomery jumped to attention.
Oh, yeah. He's quick on the Marshall deal.
My goodness, he was fast.
We have a motion by Mr. Montgomery.
Go ahead, Amanda, come on, please.
All right, here we go.
That's right.
There's gonna be a time when I'm gonna run that son of a bitch over with a Zamboni.
I'd first like to thank Mayor Chandler for the nomination, and I
No.
appreciate each one of the council
And just in
members
case you missed
for
it the
taking
first time.
to meet with me, and also for your confidence.
Go ahead, Amanda, come on, please.
Sorry.
That's right.
There's gonna be a time when I'm gonna run that son of a bitch over with a damn bony.
You're about to be killed by a Zamboni, or you're gonna die in 5 minutes.
So here's what I want folks to
so,
realize. Well, go ahead.
so wait a minute. Now we got we got two people on the Zamboni.
Well, we do, and let me explain why. So during the course of the day today, after getting, I don't know how many phone calls and messages and all that last night, and I'm sure you had just as many or more. I was kind of wondering if Charles Jacobs, was going to find himself under a bus, hence the public transportation tease at the beginning of the show. And as it turns out, did you know that apparently the Bossier City Council must consider us some kind of media now? I mean, we call ourselves citizen journalists, giving our 2 cents and our opinions. We're not trying to be fair and balanced at all necessarily, but apparently we're part of the media because we got the email.
We did, and a lot of folks may not have seen the email, and you probably ought to pop that up there, which would explain why David Montgomery has a compadre on the Zamboni.
Yeah, so let me pop that screen up there. There we go. So now he does have the little disclosure at the bottom that lawyers put on there, but there's a whole legal issue with that anyway about it being proprietary and intended only for the named recipient. Well, you can't see us in the long line of names, but we were one of the recipients. Our BossierWatch@gmail.com address was. And so, of course, we can share this. He's sharing it as the city attorney, and this is a apology/press release. But he says, "Dear Mr. Warner," talking about Doug Warner from KSLA, "yesterday evening, you and multiple other news sources reported that Bossier City Council member David Montgomery made a certain comment concerning John Settle and a Zamboni. That reporting was in error. I, Charles